Yo, this has been one wild offseason, and yeah, I know that's putting it mildly. In the 20 plus years of my personal Chargers fandom, I've not experienced anything quite like this, and I'm sure many of you guys are right there with me. So, oh, my bad. I'm me, you're you. Welcome. And now that the pleasantries are out of the way, let's hop into this 5-piece because, yeah, there's some stuff to talk about. Ah, yes, number one, the BSB blueprint. Whew. I think we can all agree that every move that was made on the defensive side of the ball, at least, was at Brandon Staley's request. And clearly, what Brandon wants, Brandon gets. Now, it may have taken a year to get it that way, but you know how my theory goes about this. Seems as if Staley had to prove a point. There were guys on this roster that enough tape had to be accumulated for to possibly go to the front office and say or show that, look, these dudes ain't it. And if y'all want to compete in this division, really want to have an opportunity to beat the Chiefs out and really compete in the conference as a whole, then some of these cats got to go. And we need some real players and quality depth because all of that stuff got exposed last year. And Staley wasn't having it this offseason. I mean, proof's kind of in the pudding. So I'm sure we're all pretty ecstatic about it. Looking forward to where that goes. Now for number 2 on my list of favorite offseason moves, we have not Bo, not Mike, hell, not Action, but J.C. Jackson, aka Mr. INT. And boy, does it feel amazing to have a number 1 lockdown corner again. I mean, when was the last time we could say that? Antonio Cromartie? Think about everything this does for the defense. Pass rush, coverage go hand in hand. So if you need to give your interior defensive line or edge guys an additional tick or two to get to the quarterback, having a dude who can stay in the receiver's hip pocket or mirror their routes flawlessly enables you to do that. And also, if your guys on the outside or inside can get to the quarterback almost immediately, you've got a dude who can jump the hell out of routes. As a matter of fact, you got 2 of them. I personally think Asante Samuel Jr. is very much J.C. Jackson-like, has similar instincts. And, yo, I'm sorry, dog. This secondary is going to be freaking nasty. And I didn't even talk about Derwin yet. Yo, this is going to be wild. I swear. I've managed to collect myself. But, guys, can you blame me for being excited? Anyway, number 3, as far as my favorite offseason moves, is Joe Lombardi sticking around. And look, not so fast, Joe. Talking to you. I saw you snooping around, checking out head coaching opportunities this all season. And I don't blame you. You're probably just looking to get a lay of the land because you know where your bread is being buttered right now. And if Herbert has another MVP-ish caliber season, you'll probably be a hot name next off season in the coaching cycle. But let's talk about why this is really important. It's because number 10 deserves to have the same coaching staff for more than a year. I mean, I don't think he's had that type of consistency since he was in high school. And let's be honest. After this year, if Joe wants to walk, fine. Let Shane Day take over. And then you can go to whatever crap team you want, man. Honestly, I don't really even care at that point. Do your thing. You know, whatever. And for the foreski, Kyle Van Dam, I love this move, man. Look, when we came out of the draft, I, much like many of you out there, was still really concerned about the edge 3. Who else was going to be in that rotation? I mean, when they didn't draft a guy, I was a bit concerned. I mean, who are we going to be depending on? Chris Rumpf? Jamal Davis? I mean, Davis looks freaky in those pictures, man. I mean, dude is yoked the hell up. His calf muscles don't even look real. I was a little envious. But beyond that, it just seemed like, all right, if this is what they were going to roll with, then maybe they just had confidence in the young guys. And Lo and behold, the next week, that notification pops up, and yeah, they got Van Noy. And for so many reasons, this is an awesome move. It's not just covering the edge position. It's that he's super freaking versatile. He can also play off-ball inside linebacker. He's literally the best off-ball inside guy you have on the roster now, next to Tranquil. We're not going to talk about Kenneth Murray because that is not a part of this conversation currently. And we're in a good mood right now. We don't want to screw that up, do we? Thank you. Van Noy allows you to do so many things defensively, and I don't think he's just here to be, somebody who gives Joey or Khalil Mack a blow. He's going to be a part of the defense. He's a Swiss Army knife guy. We know that that's what Brandon Staley loves, so he's going to incorporate him into the defense. And you're talking about dime packages, even some of your nickel looks. Van Noy is going to see the field. And again, I love it. So there's nothing more to say about it. Just fantastic. Just keep it going. And let's round this thing out with number 5. Familiarity breeds quality, maybe? What do all these names have in common? Humor me. Khalil Mack, Troy Reeder, Bryce Callahan, and Morgan Fox. If you guessed, each one of these players has been a part of a team that Brandon Staley has coached, then you would be correct. And I don't have any bread to send out to you, so that won't be part of the prize package, but I do have plenty of protein powder. I can definitely ship some of that stuff off to you. I got it in abundance. It's no problem. Let's talk about what some of this stuff means. Now, look, Khalil Mack, duh. Opposite Joey Bosa, forms arguably the best pass rushing tandem in the entire league. Troy Reeder, depth. Special teams value. Bryce Callahan. Now, we kind of broached this topic before, but even though he doesn't play the same position as Michael Davis, it still affects Davis because now, with Callahan being primarily a slot guy, Zont probably doesn't kick inside. He becomes your CB2. Well, he was CB2 last year. He stays CB2. And Michael Davis gets bumped down to 4. Now, he better have a very good training camp, but at least, worst case scenario, it's quality depth. You can use him as a chess piece. He can defend bigger, faster tight ends. He's proven that in the past. And taller wide receivers as well. He can run with pretty much anyone. So, still works out. Depth. It's been Achilles heel of the team for years, so not so much at this point. But Morgan Fox. We all know what he does, right? There's a former first-round pick who's been skating on thin ice for quite some time. And it's funny that I mentioned skates because against the run, it looks like he's wearing a pair of those. The dude that if you showed him a picture of an anchor, he wouldn't be able to identify it because he has no idea what it looks like. He doesn't possess one. Y'all know what I mean. That's some competition coming in there because Fox, solid contributor the last few years with the Panthers. And I think he had a bit of a down year with them last year, but under Staley had what I believe to be a career year as a pro. He's got a lot of gas in the tank. Dude's only 27 years old. Jerry, you's in trouble, my man. So maybe this helps you up your game a bit and makes you maybe part of a rotation. And I know one thing, it probably gets you off of the field a bunch, which I'm ecstatic about, and several of the people watching this probably feel similarly. But look, I'm not here to bash you, man. Just pick it up. But I don't know if you're going to be around much longer. Just saying. Maybe update your resume. But anyway, that's it from me. Y'all know what it is. It's your guy, Craig, Mr. TOP_FLYT3 on Twitter. You can catch me on my YouTube page at Charge It to the Game on the flight deck. I tap in there every few weeks whenever I feel the need to, whenever the urge hits. But you know where you can catch me here. And I will always be back with any and all things related to the Chargers with a hot, fresh, spicy, nice, tasty 5-piece for you. Y'all know it. Until the next time, y'all be good. I'll catch y'all later. I'm gone.